Hey, my Aquarius babies, what's happening? Happy New Year to you. This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year, Christmas / holiday season. This is going to be your January how's your money, how's your honey. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 2 for overall energy, and I let the oracle cards fall where they will. I got a lot of stuff going on, Aquarius. Lots of stuff. Get the cards out here on the table, get them shuffled up. For everybody that has liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Last year was a year. That's all I can say about 2019. It was a year. That's it. That's all. I got nothing good. Anyway, we're going to keep it moving. Get this big deck shuffled up. Yeah, y'all got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of decision making. And you want to say things is not so happy in paradise right now, Aquarius. What the hell's going on with you? What the hell? Alright. Yeah. Conflict, success, and the intuition card. Oh, there it is. Conflict and defeat. Alright. See what we got going on for Aquarius. How's your money? How's your honey? So, let's get this kicked off from the bottom of the deck. Your overall energy. Material and spiritual prosperity. And moving on. Oh, shit now. So, your money, bro. Prosperity begins. Destiny. Disruption. For your honey, positive movement forward. Spiritual union. And memories of love. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. From the bottom of this deck, material and spiritual prosperity. Pull the Princess of Cups, moving on. Pulls the Temperance. Prosperity begins. Pulls the 5 of Cups. And this is your money row. Destiny. Pulls the 4 of Cups. Disruption. Pulls the Star card. Love row. Positive movement forward. 9 of Cups. Spiritual union, Princess of Coins, memories of love, Knight of Wands. So let's see what you got going on here, Aquarius, in your love and your money life. So your overall energy with material and spiritual prosperity and the Princess of Cups. Let me just say this about this reading. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 cup cards. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on with you right now, Aquarius. And it seems like for some of you, y'all got your money tied up with your love. I don't know how that's working for you, but I don't know. With the Princess of Cups on top of the material and spiritual prosperity, it's about you're trying to keep some emotional distance between different parts of your life. You're trying to keep emotions out of your money. You're trying to keep emotions out of your spiritual, but it's there. And that she popped up like this is telling me you're making an effort to kind of keep your emotions and everybody else's emotions, for that matter, out of it. What is grounding you and what's at the bottom of your overall energy is moving on. You looking at situations right now, both financially and romantically, that you need to move on from. For some of you, and I'm just looking at this Knight of Wands down here on top of memories of love. You were in or are in a situation with a younger person or a less mature person, and this is kind of weighing on your mind right now. You have other options. If you just notice the little leaves falling out there from the sky, you do have other options, but you've been focused on this one person because at one point it seems like they may have been the lesser of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 evils. Work that out, however that's resonating. And you were kind of stepping out of the dark and into the light. This is what the moving on is about, and you're seeing that what you thought you could make back here you can't really make back here. Of course, everybody wants to talk to me now that I'm trying to do something. But anyway, what you were trying to, what you thought you saw from this perspective, now that you were trying to move out and into the light, you're seeing it's really not worth all the bullshit and the crap that you're going through with this person. And for some of you, this is resonating with your money as well. You're thinking about taking your money elsewhere and doing something else with it. Hence, temperance. And temperance in this instance is really talking about you trying to bring yourself into balance, because you realize you've been doing a whole lot of stupid shit. And so now you're tired of all the stupid shit, and it feels like it's just weighing you and wearing you down. Whomever it is that you've been dealing with, baby, the last 6, 7, 8 months, and you were trying to make a go of it, but and despite maybe some other things you may have had going on with other people, you were trying to forge ahead with this person, and it took you out of balance, and now you are trying to bring yourself back into balance with the moving on. When we're looking at the money row, and this is resonating as your money being tied up with your lover, because when I look at this right now, I just feel miserable. And it's kind of like you're thinking about what you had at one point, but now you're looking at the mess that it's made or making in your life, and you are just kind of just really focused on the woes and the misery, how much money you've spent on this person. And it feels like this was a lot of emotional spending that you did at one point, and maybe even just during the latter part of the year towards the holidays. You went and bought this for them, and you went and bought that for them, and you went and took this person there, and you took the person that's somewhere else and did all this shit. And at the end of it, you feel like if you're walking away, you would almost be starting over again, especially where your finances are concerned, because for whatever reason, this person is mentally, emotionally, financially wearing you out. And what you thought they were doing at one point in terms of their finances, they are no longer doing. They may have even gotten a raise or gotten promoted. Now suddenly they ain't got no money, and they looking at you with the hand out. So that's the emotional part of this. With the Four of Cups on top of the Destiny, many of you are just discontent and bored. And that would probably be the only other card I need to see on here to make it just to seal the deal. But you are looking out over your other options. A lot of times this card throws back the energy, and the true meaning of the card for this deck is about the grass being greener on the other side. However, what's really coming out of this, it's that energy, but you're looking back at people you've kind of, for lack of a better phrase, fucked over. Because you've been dealing with this one, I can't explain it to you, but the energy is like right there. You've been dealing with this one person, and you've been trying to make it happen, and it hasn't happened, and you are just now really pondering your options, particularly where your money is concerned, because again, this is cups, and this is emotional stuff. That contemplation is actually helping you get to your destiny by not moving forward or moving ahead with this situation that you're in currently. You actually would be following your destiny. Notice that's a 0 card. This is a 0 year, 2020, and that's 10. So looking at this is telling me, looking at where your destiny lies in other places, particularly where your finances are concerned, you're just not happy with all the stuff that you got. For some of you, it feels like you may have a person out there that you've kind of been ignoring, and they've been kind of hanging around. I don't want to put the phrase out there that they've been waiting on you, but they've kind of been waiting on you while you go through whatever it is you had to go through and do whatever it is you had to do. As I just said with another reading I just did here, I think it was Taurus, a lot of this, this is old energy. So again, you're doing some cleanup too, Aquarius. You're doing some 2019 cleanup. Unfortunately, things are not going the way that you wanted them to, particularly with your finances. And again, this is when I see this card, it's not just about you, but it's other people's position in their life and what they're doing and how it's disrupting what the fuck you trying to manifest here. And for some of you, this is coming back as you being a bit complacent. You just kind of, thought that whoever this was with your money was going to work out. And you just assumed that because they were swinging it around at one point, they were going to continue to. But actually what it's done, it's disrupted. You trying to get your groove on, manifest your future. When you get down here to your honey, positive movement forward, but this is reversed. The energy is just reversed. I'm sorry, I don't do reversals, but the energy here is just straight up upside down. So you're trying to have positive movement forward, particularly with whomever it is that you're with, but it's not happening. And this is a 9 card. Y'all are still stuck in 2019, and you're not making any movement forward with them. If you were to take a step back and look at all of your options and all of the resources that you have, you probably could just sail away. But because you got this stuck on top of it, it's not happening. Whoever it is that you're trying to force this situation with, it's not coming together for you. And so that's impeding your positive movement forward in your love life. There is someone out there, and again, there's nothing new here. Nothing on the board here is new. This is all recycled old energy. There's someone out there like... That scared the heck out of me. I'm editing one video and my voice just pops up out of the clear. Yeah, scary. Anyway, the same person that I'm talking about up here in your finances, somebody just kind of hanging around, and they may have actually been trying to get their finances together, but they were still kind of sort of waiting for you or waiting on you. Same energy down here. And whoever it is that you've been overlooking because you've been too busy acquiring stuff and taking care of somebody else's mess, this is actually the one. But you, for whatever reason, have not tried to even deal with this because this other situation has just dominated you to no end. Giving away too much. Giving away too much. Giving away too much. This is where you are right now. And you're really trying to make, a lot of you are trying to make a decision on, can you, not if you can go back, but can you go back? Will this person have you? Because this is real shit here that you are almost about to let slip away. And it all really is boiling down to you trying to give away too much from a material standpoint and not enough from an emotional standpoint, which is twisty because up here, you got all these emotions involved, but you're still not happy. Down here, you've been, just looking at the finances and not looking at what the real deal is with this other person. At the end of all of this, probably not going to go too far with the person you are focused on so tough. The memories of love definitely indicated that there's going to be a split or a break sometime in the near future before the end of the month. And again, it's coming back to this person is immature and they've just been kind of willy-nilly. And even for some of you, this may be your energy. You've just been kind of just willy-nilly in it and trying to make some shit happen that ain't going to happen. And so here we are. At the end of the day, Aquarius, you're going to have to make a decision about what you want to do. You're not happy currently with what's going on. And again, you got the moving on card up here in your overall energy. And you're thinking about just stepping off away from all of it and regrouping. A lot of you, it feels like, thought you had this situation well in hand, but for whatever reason, you let your emotions dominate you in one area, and that's what fucked you up. And the one person that you probably should have been emotional with, you really didn't give them enough. You're giving away too much to somebody else, and you didn't give this person enough. So probably time to get something and try and weed through all of this energy and figure out exactly what it is that you want to do. You don't have a lot of time, Aquarius. Whoever this is that might be waiting for you, I know I sound crazy, waiting for you, their money is getting right. Now, you might not see it, but they're working on some shit. And while you up here dilly-dallying around and, spending money on bullshit and somebody else, Is that a rose up? Yeah, you got flowers up there that you ain't even gave nobody because you the other person's fucked up and you done fucked up with this person. Come on now, work it out. Your window is small, so if you're trying to do something positive as far as relationships are concerned, your time, especially if you've just been kind of hanging around waiting on shit to just come to you, you got to get up off that star. And if you are still interested in this person, because this person is still interested in you, you need to hurry the fuck up. I'm just putting it where it is. I'm just putting it where it is. Let's see what the Oracle cards have for you, Aquarius. It's a creepy thing to see yourself on video. I'm just saying, it's just creepy. It's just creepy. I'm sorry. I can't watch myself on video. I can't do it. All right, let's see what we got. See the solution. Meditate. Call on your runners. Call your healer guides. Mentors and role models. Remember to breathe. Yep, I pulled just that many. So, see the solution. Right here. You need to, first of all, you need to separate your finances out of this situation that you're in with whomever this other person is over here. And you might want to reconsider whoever other, doesn't just have to be one person. There might have been several good fits, but you went with the one that you thought was going to be like they had been, and they changed on you. So you need to try to see the solution, and that may mean you need to take a big giant step back. Again, you don't have all day, and look at what's around you and look at what people are trying to give you in terms of emotional support instead of just trying to drain your pocket. And by that, I mean you need to step back and maybe you need to get in the middle of the bed and start meditating. Take some time out to yourself and process some of what has gone on in the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months with this other person, and maybe understand what your part in it was, but meditate nonetheless so you can get some clarity, so you can have some positive movement forward. Call on your runners. Call on your runners. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to move in a certain direction. It's not going to hurt you to just ask the angels to make the way smooth for you ahead of you, so you can walk out of whatever this bad toxic little situation ship you got going on and move on to something better. Call on your healer guides, the same thing. You know, a lot of times you make these decisions, all of us do, we make these decisions and think we're doing the right thing, and we get to the end of it and the very person we thought was going to have our back and turned around and screwed us around. So you may need to call on your healer guides so you can get some healing and make some better decisions. Mentors and role models, when it comes to your money, you may need to get up under somebody that they can help you navigate whatever waters you're trying to navigate. Some of you may have large sums of money that you're dealing with, or you may just have chunks coming at a time. And again, you know, you got your emotional stuff going on with someone and you need to get that separated. So you may need to call someone that can kind of mentor you through this process, so you can come out of it without losing a whole lot more than you've already lost. Remember to breathe. This is life, baby. This is life. This is all this is life. It ain't nothing more. It ain't nothing less. Shit happens. And sometimes you just got to throw shit up in the air and go, well, all right, fuck it. I fucked it up. Keep it moving. But remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. That is important. A lot of times we get so caught up and we just stop everything because we can't believe whatever. Take your time in making your decision, but remember you don't have a whole lot of time. And this is real energy right here, moving on. There will be things that the universe will throw right in your path so it can propel you out of whatever situation that you're in, especially if it's toxic and it's not healthy, and put you on a path that will be better for you. Hence the Destiny card. And this is a 10. Funny enough, that's a 6. I'm just saying, do this in a couple, 3, 4 more steps You walking into your destiny. Just saying. Letting some shit go and maybe reconnecting with something that's better. You've done all this and bought all this. The other person is not even around. They're out somewhere else doing something. And for some of you, it feels like you may have gotten hurt a bit in this process. So again, take the time to heal. You don't have all day if you're trying to get with particular people that you may have bypassed and trying to get to this little situation right here. But it is what it is. Hopefully everything will work out for you, Aquarius. I love you guys. I hope you have a good weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.